Yo, welcome back. We back for part two, week 7 NFL Pick'em video. We got 7 games for y'all. Still here with our guest picker Al. We can go through these 7 games real quick. Ty, we're gonna start with you. We got the Cardinals at 2-3. This gave away one of the worst games in NFL history to the Titans. Going up against the Colts 4-1. Who you got?
I'm gonna say this, man. Y'all too grown to be dropping the ball at the goal line. That's pee-wee mistakes. So let's get that out the way right now. AD Mitchell, I guess you had redemption because y'all won last week, but the Cardinals should be 3-2. They dropped the ball last week, so I'm taking my favorite quiet Colts fan team right here, man. Give me Daniel Jones and the Colts. They might be the best team in the league.
I'm gonna side with the Colts as well. Not because of Daniel Jones, who is having an MVP type of season, but I'm gonna go with Jonathan Taylor. I think that's the guy we need to watch in this one. I will say the Cardinals have fixed some things on offense. Marvin Harrison has woke up, but they're playing undisciplined. The coach is on the hot seat. He's sweating bullets. He's out there punching players in the shoulder pads because they undisciplined out there, and they're making stupid mistakes. You can't get behind that. That was one of the worst games. The mistakes they made are ridiculous in this game. You can't make this stuff up, man. So I'm gonna have to go with the Colts. Colts by default.
Like watching a blooper reel. I'm like, dang.
Al, who you got?
I think I'm with y'all on that. I'm taking Colts. Jonathan Taylor, hell of a week last week. Daniel Jones right now has the best nickname in the NFL, Indiana Jones. Can't go wrong with that. Marvin Harrison Jr., he has really not made any improvement over last season. I don't see him with his route running, with his separation. I don't see him doing anything better than he did last season. So I think it's Colts. They're home. They're hungry. I'm going Colts.
I'm gonna say this about Marvin Harrison Jr. He's open. They're not college just not throwing it to him. And I don't understand the relationship and why that's not happening.
I don't know. He like he a little lost out there to me sometimes. But yeah. Speaking of the Cardinals being bad, the team that beat them, Titans getting off their snide. They get their first victory, trying to make it 2 in a row. They're going up against another bad team in the Raiders. Both teams are 1-4. Might be some disagreements here. We're going down to Vegas. Al, who you got?
Hey, man. That veteran defense is going to be tough to beat. So I'm going Raiders. I think Genty offensively is coming to his own. He's figuring it out. They're letting him be himself now. He don't have to get low in the backfield. He can stand up straight, looking over everybody. So I'm going Raiders to handle that one.
Shit, I'm going Titans because this Raiders team is so bad. At least the Titans have a quarterback. I don't know what happened to Geno. That man signed a $7 million contract, and he's playing like he just lost out there. He got like 10 interceptions. It's only week 5 or week 6. Oh, sorry, week 7. 9 interceptions in 7 weeks. That's terrible. That's New York Daniel Jones stuff. But anyway, I'm going with the Titans just because by default I think they're worse.
This is probably the worst team in the league. I will say both offensive lines are terrible. But one team has probably the best defensive tackle in the game right now, and it's going to be Jeffrey Simmons. Leading all defensive tackles in tackles for loss, sacks, and pressures. And against this bad Las Vegas offensive line, I like him to get through and meet Ashton Jeanty in the backfield this week. Geno's going to turn the ball over. Titans by default, I guess. Close game, win 2 in a row.
This will be a good time. This will be a good time to play Kevin Winston Jr. in the secondary position. Perfect game for him. Just get his feet wet.
But I think he might play this week. He's been hurt, so we'll see. So yeah, we got 2 on the Titans and Al on the Raiders. We'll see how they play. So you like the Raiders, huh?
I'll be back next week to collect my prize, whatever it is.
That's all you get right here.
Well, I'll figure out something. I might get a belt or something, man. Give it to whoever had the best piece at the end of the year. But here we go. We got the Bengals and the Packers. Packers were looking good for the first couple weeks of the season. All of a sudden, defense forgot how to play. teams are keying in on Micah Parsons already. Bengals lost Joe Burrow at week 2. They've been an afterthought. Jake Browning has been the best player on defense for all the other teams. Man, they just traded for Joe Flacco. Doubt he plays this week.
He's
Who
playing.
you guys got?
They already said he's playing.
He's playing?
That's what they said.
They say he's starting.
He's starting?
That's coach said.
Hey, and I don't say hot seat coach. I don't know what does.
Wow.
That's a hot seat coach right there.
Who want to start it off, man? It don't matter to me.
I'll start it off.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Ty.
Okay, I got
All
it. I got a stat for you guys. Jamar Chase has more tackles than Michael Parsons. Let that sink in. So I'm gonna take the Bengals just because Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Hopefully Joe Flacco gives him the ball, even though he's gonna be running for his old life. Give me the Bengals, man.
Now hold on. Does that say more about the quarterback or because if Jamar Chase got a lot of tackles, that means there's been a lot of turnovers. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I think it's off the picks though. Off the picks getting thrown to him.
Hey, that's on the quarterback then. I'm gonna take Michael Parsons and the Packers to fix this thing coming off the bye. Perfect team to do it against. You getting that stone foot Joe Flacco back there against a Bengals shaky offensive line. I don't think much changes this week. Joe Flacco should not be starting this week. Maybe next week, but not this week. Give me the Packers. Al, tell me you agree with me.
No, I hate to agree with you, but I agree with you. Take your offensive line. They not sending nobody before them, man. Cincinnati's rushing offense is ranked last in the league. Michael Parsons will overtake Jamar Chase in tackles in this game alone. By how many times he stacks Joe Flacco? Joe Flacco's a stationary quarterback. It's a wrap. He may go to the hospital after this, and they may trade for Shedeur Sanders. And Shedeur Sanders will be starting in the fourth quarter of the Bengals versus Packers game before it's said and done because of what Michael Parsons does. Anyway, I'm going Packers.
Can I just say,
okay.
How does Shedeur keep getting brought up in these conversations?
They're going to trade for Shedeur Sanders at halftime and bring him in. He's going to be starting.
Shout out to Shedeur Sanders, man. I actually like Shedeur, man. I really hope he get his shot. But he got to fix his attitude, man. He do got to fix his attitude.
Yeah. But Jordan Love, over 300 yards passing last week, 3 TDs. I think he continues that hot streak, man. And I think that receiver Golden actually wakes up this time. Because Dobbs is the leading receiver right now, but I think if they get Golden going and with Kraft at tight end, yeah.
I like Kraft. Kraft.
They're playing the right defense, so.
That they are.
I'm gonna just say this real quick. Lou Anarumo, his name, the DC for the Colts. Why is the Colts defense performing, but he couldn't get it done at the Bengals defense? Is that Zach Taylor issue, or is that a Lou issue?
Personnel matters.
Right. And
Bengals,
how the locker room, how you are in the locker room matters. So if your locker room don't accept you, if they're not going to run through a wall for you, but the next locker room will, what she won't do, the next girl will, man. So.
Yeah, man. The Bengals haven't invested in their defense, so I'm not surprised there. But they've chosen to be a run and gun type of offensive team. That's what they're going to get. Let's move this thing down to Sunday Night Football, y'all. Big game, one of the best on the schedule. I'm predicting the shootout. We got the Lions and the Chiefs. Lions probably the best team in the league per power rankings at 4-1. Chiefs are below 500 this late in the season for the first time in, I think, 6 or 7 years. Chiefs are 2-3, y'all, but they the home team this week. They're actually favored by 1.5. Al, who you like?
I don't know. Short week for the Chiefs. Bad loss to Jacksonville. I think that Lions run offense is going to keep the ball out of Mahomes' hands. They're going to milk that clock, man. And if they don't take any chances, risk going for it on fourth down, punt the ball, man. But I think that the run offense is going to take care of business, man. I got the Lions coming out of this one.
I too have the line. I think the run game is going to be key. if Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs fall to 2-4, kind of think the season might be over. Might not even worry about Bryce coming back.
So.
The run game is the issue with the Chiefs. They got to find a way to run the ball on the ground. You're giving teams just dropping back in the zone, taking advantage of what they got. No weapons really on the outside. Hollywood Brown is hit or miss. Xavier Worthy not quite healthy yet, but he is playing though, so he's getting better. But I'm gonna roll with the Lions.
Yeah, I got the Lions as well, just because look out for this Lions pass rush with Hutcherson and Muhammad. They have been fantastic this year. This Chiefs, Jawan Taylor, still trash. Don't know why he's there. Josh Simmons on the other side, on the left side, he's been getting kind of ate up a little bit. Pause. But yeah, give me this Lions defense to win the game for them.
Okay. If the Chiefs fall 2-4, do y'all think the season over?
I think it's over now.
Nah, I don't think you can count out Andy Reid and Mahomes ever until they're out. I don't think you count them out until they're out.
Let me ask you. What do you think your evaluation of Travis Kelce is right now?
I mean, I think he's reaching that point where he's over the hill. He's not. I don't think he's focused. I think he's a little caught up in the limelight. I think his focus is on his podcast and other stuff, man. I don't think his focus is on actual football. I don't think he's in shape. So, yeah. I think he's smelling himself, as they say. And it's...
What about Chris Jones? Do you think he quit on the game when the touchdown against the Jaguars?
I think he thought he was down. And then he fell again. I said, "Oh, he's definitely down." So I don't think he could get it back started. I think he's a big old guy, 200 plus pounds. I'm a big 200. I'm almost 300 pounds, man. I can get started, but I can't get started, stop, and get started again. I'm like an old 87, Corolla. I can get started, but if you stop me, it's going to take me a while to get back started. And after that, I just feel like, man. So I think that's what it was. It's just his physique, other than that. I don't think it was anything but his physique.
So to you, Chris Jones been playing hard all year.
Now, I mean, when they get that money, that's the thing. When they get that check, that generational take care of my grandchildren, then I think it kind of, he's got the championships. He got rings. Now he got the money. So now he's preserving his body. He may be thinking of taking it, who the guy from the Rams, defensive tackle?
Aaron Donald
route,
Okay.
Leave while I got my brain so you don't be like Antonio Brown, You know what I'm saying? So that may be the focus, preserve my body.
You're right.
For longevity. Maybe trying to get to that next contract. So we're going to see.
I'm going to say this. I don't think Chris Jones quit on the play just because I don't think he would have made the play. First off, he was pretty far.
I think that was just their excuse for saying that he hasn't been playing hard. Like people were saying, I didn't realize it.
I told you.
On the play.
I told you week one he wasn't playing hard.
Yeah, you told me. You did tell me that.
So I think I don't think he wants to be there anymore.
I mean, y'all both echoing the same thing right now. He thinking about the next chapter, so that could be it. We got 2 games Monday night. Let's start this thing off with the 6:00 game. We got the Bills taking on the Falcons. Bills took a tough L last week. Falcons coming off a bye. A lot of playmakers in this game. Who y'all got?
I got the Falcons, man, because the Bills defense can't stop Bijan Robinson. I don't care who's back there throwing the ball. As long as they give Bijan Robinson the ball, they should be okay and win the game. And they have to use the run game to get Drake London the ball. So I'm going with the Falcons.
That's the thing. They're not going to give Bijan the ball. They're going to make him split carries with Algier. So that's going to be their downfall. Falcons defense is number 1 in passing yards. Passing defense. They're number 1 in passing yards allowed. So I don't think Josh Allen's going to have to do it with his feet. And I think that's going to be the key. I got Bills. I think Josh Allen will have over 75 yards rushing in this game.
Dang.
Big time Falcons fan over here. Like big time Bijan Robinson fan, love them all the way back down there in Texas. But this is a horrible game for them. You already said it. Pass defense is worse in the league. Josh Allen's hot right now. The team is angry off that loss. Though this is a road game, I think this is a blowout. I'm taking the Bills, cover the spread, beat the Falcons. Sorry, Drake London. Sorry, Michael Penix. Sorry, Bijan. Sorry, young pass rushers out there in Atlanta. But this is a Bills game all the way. Next game up, Monday night. We got two more, y'all. This is a Monday night game right here. We got the Bears taking on the Commanders. Two young quarterbacks, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, both of them in action. These are the top two quarterbacks drafted in that draft. People seem to think they've got it wrong. That maybe one quarterback should win above the other one. I'll let y'all debate that. Ty, who you got in this one?
Give me the Bears just because Roman Doomsday is one of the hottest receivers in the league right now. He has been balling. Apparently, there's an APB out for DJ Moore. Don't know where he's at. Is he on the team? Have no idea. But just give me the Bears, man, because Ben Johnson has got this offense rolling. Because the defense was already there, so yeah, I'm taking the Bears.
I'm gonna take the Commanders. I'm rolling with Jaden Daniels back. I think the guys look good. I like they starting to get the run game going. Deebo Samuel's doing Deebo Samuel type things out there. Y'all told me I was crazy, but I told y'all Deebo Samuel's going to be the number one wide receiver on this team. Has proven true so far. I'm sticking to that. I'm taking Commanders. Al, what about you?
Deebo is only number one because McLaurin's been hurt. Let's get that straight first of all.
We already dove into the numbers. That ain't the reason.
We got another one, Marcus.
But like you said,
we got another one. We got to educate.
Daniels is back. So I think that's giving a boost to the Commanders. Commanders actually lead the league in rushing. They lead the league in rushing, and the Bears are the second worst rushing defense. So, hey, I think it's gonna be one on the ground, man. I think, and then they had the Hail Mary game. It's gonna be a lot of hoopla because there was a Hail Mary game last year. So. I think, both teams have points to prove, but I think the Commanders are going to pull it out.
Okay. I think we're sharing a little football knowledge, man. We ran on the same team. You realize that?
Yeah. Because you've been listening to me when I tell you stuff, right?
All right, y'all. Here we go. Game of the week, and probably in everybody's opinion, we got the 49ers taking on the Bucks. Both teams 4-1. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers being led by Baker Mayfield, having an MVP type season. He might be the front runner. You got the nickname might giving him Gold Jacket Ibuka out there, wide receiver, looking like a Hall of Famer. And you got the 49ers just winning games, man, without players, just left and right, gritting out games. Shout out to Christian McCaffrey, just playing tough every single week, every single play. Ty, we're going to start with you. Who you like? 49ers, Bucks.
Give me the Bucks because that boy on the outside of Emeka Egbuka, man, he is gonna have a game this week. The 49ers defense banged up as usual, offense banged up as usual. Baker, hopefully Bucky Over's back, but if he's not, they still got Rachaad White in the backfield, who's just as good. So I'm taking Mac Jones. I'm taking Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I like your pick. I'm also going to be taking the Bucks. Don't know if Mike Evans is playing or not. I don't think it matters.
You don't?
I don't think Upton is not going to be able to stop Emeka Egbuka, in my opinion. That's going to be the key. That's going to be the matchup to watch in this one, Upton against Egbuka. Rachaad White, Sean Tucker, doesn't matter who in the backfield. Then I think they get it done with the pass to the running backs. I just think the Bucks are a much better team. I know the 49ers are 4-1. I just can't buy it. I'm not buying it. I'm sticking with the Bucks. Home team, Super Bowl favorite team, maybe. I don't know. Who you got?
Hey, man. This is a game of the week. WEAK. We got no Brock Purdy, no Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, no Bucky Irvin. He ain't going to be there. No Mike Evans. Mike Evans ain't going to be there. The injury bug has run through these two teams, but still, Mac Jones will find a way to pull this one out like he's been doing all season. Is Mac Jones undefeated? I believe he is. Well, I'm going 49ers simply because I think Baker Mayfield's ability to extend the play will be neutralized by the defensive line rotation that we got out here. I think Fred Warner, best linebacker in the league, he's going to be on his ass. He's going to spy him. Nothing, no drag route is coming. He's not going to have time to get it to a Mecca. I'm telling you, 49ers will pull this one out. You got the guarantee. You got the lunch bag guarantee. I'm telling you.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying nothing you're selling right now. I'm liking the books in this one, man. You let your fandom get in the way.
Hey, I'm a fan for a reason.
I will say they have gutted out some good victories. You got to give it to the 49ers on that. But they on there Christian McCaffrey injured away, man, from things falling off the rails, in my opinion. When is George Kittle coming back?
Week 7. Next week.
Ooh, so close.
Just in time.
Okay. Ty, you got anything you want to say about this game?
Just look for Michael Booker to have 200 receiving yards. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out. They said they were big Mac Jones fans. They wanted to draft him over Trey Lance. It is proven that they were right. This is the guy that Shanahan wanted. He's getting things done with him. Man, QB whisperer out there. I gotta give him that, man. Brock Purdy now, not Mac Jones. Nothing but credit from me. So shout out to him. That's a good head coach. Got to give him that. His team is always ready to play. But so are the Bucks. They are a fourth quarter comeback from the Eagles away from being undefeated. Y'all got to keep that in mind. But losing Bucky Irvin does hurt. But they got Chris Godwin. They got Emeka Egbuka. They got Johnson. They got White. They got Tucker. Strong offensive line. Maybe the best offensive line in the league, in my opinion. I don't know. But, yeah. Anybody got closing thoughts before we shut this thing down?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man. It was fun. I don't get to talk sports with a lot of people, so I appreciate that.
Hey, man, we appreciate you being our first picker. You have set the bar. Can't wait to tell about how you did and see how our next picker do. I'll keep up with your picks. We're gonna post our picks on the page so y'all can see where you at. But that's all we got for tonight, man. That's it for the pick'ems. That's all the NFL games. Like, share, and comment. Tell us who's gonna win the game of the week down in the comment section. Bucks, 49ers. Y'all let us know. We out.